wife. And I look at my husband and she goes, you're just lucky you're on the list.
Reminding yourself you are worthy of greatness.
Confidence is more so coming home to who you are. Welcome to another episode of Unpacked and Unfiltered. And today I am super excited because we're taking a question that we had from one of our listeners.
Yeah, and we're making a whole podcast out of it.
A whole podcast because it was such a great question. Mm-hmm. We had one of our listeners ask us, how do I become a confident woman?
I think this is so huge, especially coming out of, I know we say this all the time, out of a religious cult or, church of any kind. I think not of any kind, but I think especially in religious cults and stuff, they shrink you and they shame you and there's all this fear. And so once you've stepped out of it, it's really hard to blossom again, to allow yourself to be all the versions of you and be confident in it because you're always because there's so much shame.
Well, and I love this because in the question, it assumes that confidence is something that you become. And instead of this, confidence is actually something that you shed away and something that you are already born with. It's something that's already inside of you.
Okay, so I saw a video this morning of a speaker talking, and he says, think of confidence as a 4-year-old. How confident is a 4-year-old?
Oh.
Excessively confident. Like they are doing what they're doing. No one stops them. Like I have a little niece that's this way. And she's like, when she was 4 years old, and even still now that she's like 6, she is the most confident little girl I've ever seen in my entire life. And so I love this analogy because that's when we're like at our most confident, and it gets stripped away the more we're told not to do things, the more we're shamed, the more we're like given fear, all of these things. And so I like how you said you're born with it.
Do you know what I love about this is yesterday I went down this big wormhole and I was watching all these home videos of my twins when they were 4.
Oh,
it's so funny you said that. And I couldn't stop watching them. Oh my God. They were just so confident and they were in the back seat and they would sing and they would just
express themselves.
And it was such a beautiful thing.
Their confidence was just like beaming at that age.
Right. Well, and I think there's also this misconception that confidence is how you're perceived by everybody else.
Yeah.
And it's not. Confidence is more so coming home to who you are, the person that's already inside of you.
And it's also how it's held in your body. Like confidence is actually held in your physiology.
Well, and confidence isn't adding things to yourself. I'm going to add this to myself, and I'm going to add this to myself. I'm going to add a beautiful wardrobe. I'm going to add some heels. I'm going to add some lipstick. I'm going to add a shiny car. I'm going to add a house. I'm going to add these friends, and then I'll be confident.
Yeah, no.
I'm going to add a husband. I'm going to add children, and then I'm going to be a confident woman.
And then you're going to crumble.
And then I'm going to crumble and fall and cry.
You think about that, though. It's like you see these women in these big stilettos and they are so confident and they just like are taking on the world. You also see women that go and they buy these same stilettos and they're hunched over and they're clumping, it kind of goes back to it's held in your body. It's remembered. It's not like adding.
I mean, I'm not going to lie. I feel so confident in my stilettos.
Yes, but you are naturally a confident woman.
I felt confident before I put them on.
Exactly.
I feel confident when I'm walking around butt naked in my house.
Yes.
Especially.
Yes.
My favorite outfit.
My favorite is nothing on but a thong and socks sliding down my hall.
Oh, yeah. That's a good feeling.
It's a great feeling.
Maybe like with like an oversized shirt on.
Yeah, I think that's out of a movie, actually. What movie is that?
Pretty Woman?
No, it's a Tom Cruise movie, I'm pretty sure.
It is.
Yeah. But like it's an image that's kind of like our era. It's like inbred in our minds.
It is.
And it's just like the definition of freedom and confidence and just embracing who you are.
Yeah. Okay, what is it that we need to remove by expressing our confidence? Okay.
Delete shame.
Oh, yeah.
We need to like remove shame to a degree that is like delusional. Be so forgiving of yourself, of all of your past, of all of your, like, go, for instance, our, like the last podcast that aired, I talked about my OnlyFans. That was something that completely destroyed one of my relationships. Like one that I wanted to marry that man. Like there's nothing I wouldn't give up for him, but I couldn't change my past. And I had so much shame in my past. But the second I deleted that shame and I'm like, this is me.
This is who I am.
And I shouldn't have shame in that. Like, I'm not like, I'm actually kind of proud I was brave enough to do that.
Right.
And so I think as soon as you delete shame from especially from your past, from your present, from, some people, it may be a egotistical shame. Like, and
it's interesting that you say that, because where did that shame come from?
I don't know.
Well, like if you didn't
from someone else.
From somebody else.
Someone else's perception
Someone else's perception of you. So it was like other people's perceptions, other people's ideas of you. It was almost like a survival instinct at the time.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think that's where, like, as soon as we start to compare ourselves to everyone else, especially on social media and stuff, then it kind of like just destroys all the confidence within you because you allow yourself to compare.
Right. What's interesting is you and I had a very similar situation with OnlyFans with that.
Oh, we did? Yeah. Yeah.
Getting yelled at. I remember getting yelled at by a man, not my ex-husband.
Yeah.
But he was very supportive. But by another man that I had liked, screamed at for my past because he felt so shameful for me.
Yeah.
And it was very
interesting because it's not theirs to
not yours.
Have an opinion on.
That you had, not something for you to have an opinion on.
Yeah.
And to the point where it was like very abusive.
Yeah. Oh, excessively
abusive. And it was so interesting to shed that and not own that and not take it, because I did. Yeah. I did own it. I did take it. It did become a part of me for a very long time. It
broke your heart for a while there.
Heart that, wow, I'm affecting you so much.
Yeah. The power of, affecting you with shame.
Affecting me with shame. Right. So shedding, that's not an easy thing. It's not something like, okay, I'm going to wake up today. I'm going to just own this. I'm going to be confident. But to see someone try to break that confidence in you.
Yeah. I kind of loved, so we had one friend, we talked about this with one time, and I was like, and I was talking about this relationship. I'm like, well, he said this and this, and this is what, and we have one friend that she's like, and why does he give a shit? Like, what, how does this affect him? It doesn't affect him.
Right.
And she's like, why is this even a thing? Like,
I need those friends.
Oh, and I think you know exactly what friend this was. She's like, this is the stupidest thing ever. Like, why is this a conversation?
Right.
Like, that's not his power to take. And I was like, oh, you're right.
But it also might need to go back to like, maybe there was a part of us that had this need to be chosen at the time.
Yeah.
And why did we have this need to be chosen?
Yeah.
And that goes back to just maybe more weak. And that is also something that needs to be shed in order for us to have that confidence.
Yeah.
That's something else that's like, when we're going back to the question of what we need to remove that need to be chosen.
Yes. Finding the love within yourself in your own space, whether you're alone or with someone.
Yeah. The survival patterns.
Yeah.
So I want to talk about 5 pillars of confidence.
Let's do it. Let's go. Yes.
Here we go. Okay. Number 1, self-trust.
Yes.
In self-trust, keeping promises to yourself.
I wrote down the same one.
Okay.
It's like, yes, when you keep your own word, when you're like, this is my goal and then when you meet that goal, you trust yourself to know that you're like, oh, I've done this before. I can do this again. Like, I can keep a word to myself.
Well, and I feel like no promise is more important than the one you keep with yourself.
No, I agreed.
Is the most important promise to make. And it's like, when I tell myself I'm going to get up in the morning and I'm going to meditate, or I'm going to work out, or that I'm going to do this with my children, that's the most important promise I can make.
Yep.
And that gives me so much confidence in my ability to do something.
Yeah. Because you meet your own promises. I love that so much. And then doing it over and over makes you be like, oh yeah, this is no big deal.
Tell the truth instead of performing.
Ooh. Okay, let's go into that.
Okay. So I feel like I ran into this week a little bit.
Okay.
because the easy thing to do sometimes is to perform.
Yeah. Yeah.
Is to keep the peace. Yeah. The reason I perform sometimes, and I've been guilty about this in the past, is it's easier just to keep the peace.
Yeah.
It's easier just to be like, I'm pretty chill. I want to keep the label of being chill.
Oh, yeah.
I want to keep the label of being a peacemaker. I like that role. I like that.
I want to be called a sweetheart. I want to be
a sweetheart.
All of these things.
Nurturing. I want to be chill.
Yeah.
And so I'm going to keep that label. So in order to do so, I don't tell the truth.
Yeah.
And it came up this week, and my visceral gut instinct was to just let it roll.
Yeah.
So I got a text from a family member, and it was like, hey, you said this you were talking about me behind my back, basically.
Oh.
And I didn't. I know I didn't. I know I did it in a negative way.
Oh.
Because I know myself.
Yeah. Yeah.
I know I wouldn't.
Yeah.
And that is something I trust myself so deeply on, and back into trust yourself.
Yeah.
I know me. And I know that's not something that is in my character.
Yeah.
I know that when I've been in a dark place, I have talked about a person,
Yes.
but not her.
Yeah.
Not this person. I know myself.
Oh.
So, and if I've ever asked a question about her, it has been with the most positive intent.
Yeah.
It has not been anything negative.
It was probably out of curiosity.
Oh, absolutely.
Because if I know you, which I feel like a lot of times
I know me.
I do.
It doesn't even matter. I know me.
Yes.
And so I think the easy thing for me to do and the most natural thing for me to do would be like, okay, sounds good.
Yeah.
All right. Like, I'm chill. I'm peaceful. Yeah. I'm easy. Whatever you say. And I had to remember that I'm working really hard on being so honest with myself.
Yeah.
And the honest part of myself was to not deny myself truthfulness.
Ooh.
And to stand up for myself.
I actually really love that.
And this wasn't me being defensive. It was me being, this is going to be the hard thing to do.
Yeah.
The hard thing to do is to tell the truth right now. Mm-hmm. To be like, actually, this accusation isn't honest.
Yeah.
It's
not true.
It's not true.
Straight up.
It's just straight up not true.
Yeah.
And I love you and I respect you, but I wouldn't do that.
Yeah.
So I'm sorry, I just wouldn't.
Yeah. So how was it received?
Not well.
But the important thing is that
it doesn't matter to me.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter to me that it wasn't received well.
Yeah.
Because I was still being honest with myself.
Mm-hmm.
And I still don't think any less of this person at all. Because that's also not in my character.
Yeah.
Because I also know whatever is going on the other side. I wanted to speak to this person in person. They didn't want to. And I respect that.
Yeah.
But whatever's going on in their world, I don't judge it.
Yeah.
I don't know their mind. I don't know their life. I don't know anything. But I know myself. And
that's the most important part.
That is the most important part, because confidence has to be not caring what they think and believe. And that's a really hard space to get into. But also being okay standing up for you.
Agreed.
And that doesn't mean that you are trying to control the other people's thoughts, controlling their emotions, because you're not.
Yeah.
But you can also speak your truth. And then letting whatever things fall where they fall.
I love that.
And it's okay. You can think what you think. You can believe what you believe. You can, and I love you still. I respect you still. But I also have to speak my truth.
You do. Yep. Well, and I think that's one thing that has been a thing for you for a long time is like you haven't been able to use your voice. You haven't. This is why
without repercussions.
Your throat chakra shuts down, and you're like, oh, it hurts so bad. I'm like, how much shit have you been compressing?
Well, and I think that was also a lot of the part to keep the peace at home.
Yeah,
because I didn't want anything to affect children.
Right, and which is wise.
Yes.
And at times,
Yes. Okay. Pillar number 2. Are you ready?
Yes.
So pillar number 1, your self-trust. Deeply trust yourself. Keep every promise to yourself. And be careful with the promises you make. Yeah. Don't make a promise you can't keep. Agreed.
I could not agree on this more. I cannot stand it when people give you a word And they're like, yeah, that's what I'm going to do. This is my word. And then they don't keep it. I'm like, why would you even say that? If you know you can't keep that promise, or if you're going to give me your word and it means nothing to you, don't give it to me. I'm happy not having your word.
Right.
So I very, very strongly agree
Do
with
not
that.
tell yourself you're going to work out 12 times a week. If
Yeah.
you know to yourself, it's probably going to happen one time. Make yourself a promise that you know you can keep. And then when you keep that promise, you build that trust with yourself and you can build on that trust.
Yes. Well, and
So-
if you know you're not going to, like, say it's an insane week and you're not going to make it 5 days a week this week, give yourself a promise to 2 days and then exceed it.
Yes.
Like that you're giving yourself room to win. And those little wins are what build
That trust
build.
and that love. And then there's no place for shame.
Yeah, I love that.
And then if you don't meet your goals, forgive yourself
Yeah. Yep.
and love yourself.
Be delusionally forgiving.
Delusionally forgiving. Have so much grace.
Yeah. Oh man.
We've talked about this before. Have so much grace for your past self. The past self that was 5 minutes ago,
Yep.
10 minutes ago, 20 minutes ago, 10 years ago.
Yeah.
So
I love that.
number 2 pillar, emotional safety. And this means you can feel everything.
Is it providing yourself with emotional safety?
Yes.
Okay. How does one provide emotional safety for themselves? Forgiveness?
Forgiveness, but it's giving yourself the container to you can feel everything, especially as women. We have been told in our society, especially that, let me give you an example in the corporate world. If a man shows any sign of emotion, like even as a CEO, it's like, oh, he's such an empathic leader. If a woman shows emotion, she's weak and the company's going to collapse.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
If a man shows anger as a leader, it's like, yes, he has gumption. If a woman shows anger, she's a bitch.
Wow.
You know?
Oh, yeah.
So it's like giving yourself the container that you don't label yourself.
I love that.
You know, like I can feel every emotion and I'm not labeling myself and I'm allowing myself to. We've been really harsh on women and as ourselves to have emotions.
Yeah.
Society, parents, culture, religion, everything. And they've been hard on men too.
Oh.
How many times have boys been told, don't cry?
Yeah.
It's not okay.
Oh, man.
You need to be strong. You need to be tough. So this goes for both sexes and until they're in the leadership roles and they're allowed to have more emotions. But how many times are we told, but what if we give ourselves the container to have every emotion that comes to surface?
Yes.
I can be sad when I feel sad.
Yep.
I can be angry when I feel angry. I can be this. And giving ourselves that emotional safety, that emotional container to feel whatever emotion comes and rises to the surface.
Yeah.
And then I feel the confidence that, okay, it's okay. It's okay to have those emotions. It doesn't make me, I'm not judging myself.
Yeah.
I'm not suppressing them. I'm not pushing them down.
It goes for both genders on such a deep level.
Right. And then what's not happening is this big implosion, which we've all had.
We will continue to have occasionally.
Yes, we will. Okay, number 3 is our identity beyond roles. And I feel like we've talked about this quite.
Yeah, we have. Yeah.
Our identity in roles is something I specifically have struggled with. Do you feel like you have?
Very much. Because,
Especially this week.
oh God.
So what roles are you playing this week, Noie?
Everything, all of the roles. So say Monday, I started out the week with business things going on, working with my photography business, and then motherhood, stepmom stuff, and picking up kids from school and all that. And so we're getting ready to go on vacation this week. And there's this never ending list of things that have to be done before we go, non-negotiables. And so it's I have felt like absolute dog shit because yesterday I had to bail on John. Today I was like, I can't bail on him. I cannot do this to him.
Right. So we had to push one of our podcast recordings back a little bit.
Yeah.
For your mother role.
Yes. Yeah. And so it's we all play so many different roles in life, but I feel like there's so many more that we want to explore, but it's just time. There's never enough hours in a day.
I watched something this morning from this PepsiCo CEO, and she was saying my roles are like 3 roles in one is just the PepsiCo founder. If she was like, it takes up so much time. It's like that role, just in being a founder, it takes like 3 times as much time. She goes, then a mother. And then also being a daughter, trying to take care of my parents. She goes, then somewhere down the line, it's like being a wife. And I look at my husband, she goes, you're just lucky you're on the list. You know?
I love that.
She goes, you can look at it one of 2 ways, but these roles consume us.
Yeah.
And so stepping back, and what this says is identity beyond roles.
Yes.
So confidence is being able to step out of those roles. And this is one way why I have found in the past and present that escaping our environment, sometimes when we get lost in that and we can't find our way, to step away from our environment, our home, our family, as much as we love them, our occupation, and going on a solo travel to sit quiet.
Yeah.
Sometimes just up to the mountains or the ocean or wherever we live, the desert, and sit in the quiet of ourselves and find, who am I?
Yeah.
What is my identity beyond all of my roles?
And isn't it so interesting how, I don't mean to trail, I know I'm trailing way off, how identities change over time. Mm-hmm. Like last night we went to the hot springs for my mom's birthday.
Oh, you
It's
did?
Mom's 73rd birthday, and it was us 3 girls that just went out to the hot springs with her. Mm-hmm. Well, and I'm sitting there for a moment with one of my sisters, and it dawned on me. I sat there and I was like, who are you? Like, it dawned on me that I didn't even truly know this sister. And she's my only sister my only full-blooded sister. And I was sitting there, it was just her and I in the hot tub. I realized there's so much of her I don't know. And it's crazy because we were like...
You guys are you're
only full-blooded sister out of 14 sisters. She's my only full-blooded sister. And
14 sisters.
And it was just like this whole aha moment of like how much you can change throughout the years. And your identity is truly changing all the time. Your roles are truly changing all the time. And so like...
Isn't that beautiful?
It's so beautiful.
And it's beautiful that we're not the same people we were.
Right. Our ability to change, our ability to adapt and to become, and that's the thing when you say roles, when you talk about roles and identities, I get so excited because it was like another person we're going to have on the podcast here in a little bit.
Oh,
it's like
so excited.
How all the different roles can be played, even if you're in pretend, even if you're like, oh, I want to know what this feels like. Oh, I want to know what that feels like. And it's like that exploration also should be able to give you confidence when you come back to just you.
And I hope that all of that is really just getting back to that 4-year-old you.
Right.
And who was I when I didn't know I was supposed to be something different?
Yep.
I was supposed to be like put on all these roles because there's no role for a 4-year-old.
No. Mm-mm.
All they know is like,
play.
I want my back scratch it now.
Yeah.
You know? And they're asking for all these needs to be met, and people around them are happy to do it for them.
You know what's so funny that that's where your mind goes with the 4-year-old?
Is a back scratch.
Yes. Or like the things you need done for you.
Yes.
The thing my brain goes to as a 4-year-old is a kid that just plays with confidence. Like,
yes,
today we're going to play house and I'm this and today I'm a CEO and today like,
I thought that because it's both. It's they'll play, they'll be happy, and as soon as they notice a need, they ask you for it.
Oh,
so it's both. It's like,
I love that.
I'm gonna play, I'm gonna have fun. I'm like, wow, I have an itch. Come scratch it for me.
Oh, I love that.
It's like, I actually am hungry. Feed me. They're so in tune to every need they have and every want they have and every desire they have. And somewhere along the need, we forgot that, it's okay to ask for our needs and wants and desires. And they were not afraid what other people thought of it. And not only that, we were happy to do it because of our love for them.
Yep.
And so where did we forget that, like, it's okay to have needs and wants and desires?
Yeah.
And that maybe those around us that are coexisting with us are also happy to exchange. It's an exchange.
It is an
I will
exchange.
scratch your back and you'll scratch mine.
Yeah.
I'm happy to fulfill yours and you're happy to fill mine. It's not even you don't have to be worthy for it. It's just, it is what it is.
No, and it's like you think about a 4-year-old, they're not going to be shy to ask. They're not going to be shy to be like, hey, help me out. Or like, this is what I need.
Right.
They're just going to say what they need.
There's no worthiness involved. They didn't have to be worthy for it. It just is. You just have it.
I love that. Okay, that makes so much sense. That's beautiful. I love that. That's
Okay, so you're super good at number 4.
Oh, what is it?
It is trusting your body.
Oh.
And your sensations.
My body is
a temple. Just kidding.
No.
You knew I was going to say that, though. You guys, if you grew up in the FLDS or the same as the FLDS community, were you taught that? Your body is a temple?
Absolutely.
Okay.
That's the underwear and the many, many layers of underwear.
Right. You were taught like your body is a temple.
Yes.
Is it in other communities too? I wonder.
I don't know. I don't know my Bible studies very good, but I almost think it's taught in the Bible.
Yeah, I think so too.
But yeah, I think it's a pretty common thing. And I think it's a wonderful thing to teach young kids maybe. But like as you get older.
I need to think about that.
Yeah, I don't know. I have this weird space of like not really understanding a lot of things. And that is like being a free adult and also teaching a child to stay safe. So it's like that, like, how do you teach children to always stay safe in today's society, with the body? That's why I'm just like, I'm like so lost.
I'll have to get a specialist on here at some point.
Yeah. But yeah, when my body knows shit though, like trusting my body.
Trusting your body, I think is what it all comes down to, is trusting your body and teaching self-trust.
Yeah. And know what you feel and pay attention to what you feel. And like, also lean in with curiosity. Be like, okay, why did I feel that? Is that a past trauma? Is that a current, safety mechanism? Like, trust your body.
And that confidence is in the body and not the mind. And we're going to be talking about this on another podcast, which I'm super excited to dive into.
Yes. You hold it in your body first.
Yeah, the mind cannot be trusted.
No, it cannot.
But the body, you can trust.
Yes.
You get really into
your heart.
Your body.
Your heart, you can trust.
Your pussy.
Yeah.
You can definitely trust your pussy.
No, not always. Some girls can't.
I trust mine.
A couple years ago, I would say, do not trust. It's going to lie to you.
What does that mean to be intuitive with your body? What does that mean to you? Because I think a lot of people that have spent years, maybe they have trauma, maybe they have whatever, they are pretty disconnected with their body. And they have no idea what we're talking about.
If you have, like, say you're talking about something and you get a like clinch somewhere in your body. Is it in your stomach? Is it in your heart? Is it in your left shoulder? Where is it? So first of all, pay attention to where it is and start to understand, like, chakras, first of all, can teach you what area it's in and why that's clenching up. So say maybe it's in your stomach and maybe it's in your, that's your solar plexus. You're like, oh, that's shutting down my sunshine. Like that's shutting down my joy. Or if it's in your heart, you're like, oh shit, I have a huge block around that. Or they hurt my heart. Or this is not good for my heart. Or if it's like this free, like you want to fly and your heart might explode, like pay attention where it is, what it feels like. Is it heavy? Is it light? Does it tingle? Does it ache? These different things. If it's more like a tingle, that's light. If it's like an ache, that's like constriction. The other thing I do all the time in my body is ringing in my ears. So in energy, your left side is your female side. It's your receiving side. Your right side is your male side, which is your giving side. And so when you understand the two different parts of the body, whenever I get a ringing in my right ear, it's almost always like a male energy. And I can tap into it. I'll be like, what are you saying? Like almost always it's in the middle of a conversation. I'll get a ping in my ear. I'll be like, all right, what am I supposed to be paying attention to? And like pay attention to the conversation, pay attention to who you're talking to, and then also try to feel into what's coming through. And then left ear is almost always my grandma's. Like I have a few different grandmas and elderly ladies that have passed that will like bring in little bits of like, pay attention, or like sometimes it's just a frequency that I'm receiving. So little things in your body, just pay attention, and maybe get to learn like chakras and different things to where you're like, okay, that's why that's aching right there. That's why that feels good right there.
Well, and I think for me, I remember when I first started listening to my body, it's starting so small. The first time you get the smallest indication in your body and you pay attention, the next time it's just a practice.
Yeah.
So it's like, okay, I paid attention, I listened to you and I responded, and your body will reward you.
Yeah.
So next time you listen again and you listen again and you listen again. And the more you listen, your confidence will grow with yourself.
Oh, yeah.
With listening to your body. And you're like, your body will celebrate.
Yeah.
Your body will be so happy with you.
Yes.
It'll reward you and it'll give you more indications. It'll give you more receptors. And it'll be like, congratulations, here I am.
And the more in tune you become with your body, I feel like the more in tune you become with your higher self. Because it's one and the same. You're listening, you're paying attention to things that aren't just in your mind. When you get outside of your mind and you start paying attention to soul, to energies, to heart, things start to really change.
And sometimes it doesn't feel good when you start paying attention. Sometimes you feel your body working things out. And that's okay.
Yeah. That's where the deleting shame comes from. Don't have an opinion on it. You're just like, pay attention to it. You're like, okay, well, that didn't feel as great as I thought. So let's find out why.
And that's when you're going to tune into our next podcast about listening to your thoughts.
Yeah.
You're not going to have opinions on it.
Was that the fifth pillar?
Fourth pillar.
Fourth. Oh,
There's one more.
Okay. What do we got?
Self-permission.
Ooh, what's this one?
Giving yourself permission to be that confident woman. Giving yourself permission to show up in different areas of your life. Because I feel like sometimes we get to this point. This is the final pillar. It's like the top of the top. We get to this point and we like shut ourselves down.
Yeah.
It's like, you
keeping yourself small because you feel like you aren't worthy. Like allow yourself to be all of that.
Allow it, yeah.
I think this is a practice that is like so constant in being a human being in general, of like reminding yourself, you are worthy of greatness. Like you are all of these things. The only thing holding you back from being what you think you can't be is that thought, is you think you can't be that.
Giving yourself permission to put that dress on and put the stilettos on, even if you go to a thrift store because your funds don't reflect the beautiful, magical person that you already are. And you're
I love that.
My bank account doesn't say it, but I know that I am it, you know?
Or like, so as a child, we didn't have money growing up. And I would go and get the scrap fabrics from my mom's collections and I would make all the things. I made my Barbie dresses. I made little scarves for my head and bows and all kinds of things because I was fabulous inside. I don't give a shit what they say. I would take old shoes and wrap them with fabric and put a big bow on it. Like, and nobody would ever know. Like, you just tuck it and, you know, like get creative. Like, you don't have to, like, the human can live on such little and still be so fabulous. It's an energy. It's an excitement of being fully all the things. Like,
you see her, you see what she looks like, you see who she becomes, so you embrace it in every area. Does she show up to a party?
Yeah.
What does she look like?
Ooh, this goes back to like the 4-year-old girl.
Yes.
Tell me you did not. I remember stealing one of my mom's high heels. And I always wondered why she never liked me. This makes sense. I would steal her high heels and I would walk around the house with so much confidence. And there was like a gap that big in the back of the high heel. And it's just clomping on the sidewalk.
Every single one of my children, girls and boys, did this. And all the beads, all the everything. I did as well.
So cute.
The dresses, they wanted to own what they felt inside. I did it as well. They put the boa on.
Yes.
You know what? Forget it. We're doing it this weekend.
Right.
We're going out. Boa.
Dress up.
Beads. I'm going to go get some beads, some boas, ball gowns.
Yep.
I know what we're doing this weekend.
Yep. Let's go. Let's fucking go.
Let's fucking go.
I'll do it on a ship.
Oh, you're not going to be here. Looks like I'm doing it alone.
Well, we can do it together. I'll take pictures.
Yeah, we can FaceTime.
Yeah, I'm packing dresses.
You might need an extra suitcase for the huge ball gown that we're going to get you.
Yes, perfect. I will wear a fucking ball gown. You know this.
I know.
I would wear a ball gown.
Embrace how you feel inside.
Yep. I'll collect little children sitting on the train of it.
Yes.
Did you ever do that as kids? Like, so we had
Collecting children sitting on trains?
So we had these dress-up dresses.
Children sitting on trains.
And we'd sit on the trains of the dresses and they'd pull us around the house.
I was thinking of an actual train.
Oh, yeah, no. I mean the train, like the train of the gown.
And then you collect children?
You sit on them and get pulled around the house.
Holy fuck. What was going through my head was something Epstein related. I was like, girl. Wow, I've read the news too much lately.
Yeah, there's quite a bit on that. I love rabbit holes.
I know. I was like,
They're my favorite.
Wow, we just skipped topics here, didn't we?
No.
Okay.
No, you're good.
All right.
Fine. We can go all the places. It's our fucking podcast.
Confident woman.
You're like,
That is not in my notes.
you touched everything that I had on my list, so.
Well, I just think the most important thing to remember is confidence is not something you become overnight.
No.
You know, it is something that's, like we said, is in you.
Yeah.
And practice.
Go back to that 4-year-old little girl that doesn't give a fuck what everybody thinks. And
absolutely.
The thing that I loved from, if you want to just minimize it to like, how do I become confident? Stop comparing. Stop. Like, don't look at all of these influencers online and think, well, why is my life like this?
What
That's
is she
their life.
doing? What is she doing? No. It's not about her. It's not about her. It's about putting your phone down and
feeling into who you already are.
Yeah. She's in there.
Yeah.
She's in there, bitches.
Yeah.
Find her. Find her. And it looks so different from me than it does from Noie.
Oh, so different. Yeah.
But confident Rebecca looks so much different. And this is why we have so much fucking fun together.
Yeah. Because even in our confidence, like when we're traveling and stuff, we get weird as shit.
Oh, so
super weird, super silly.
Yeah.
And super freaky. It's fine.
Freaky.
And
yeah.
It's what it is.
It is what it is. Yeah.
I love that.
Some stuff you'll never know.
Never, ever. Vault.
And on that note, it has been fun, ladies.
Thanks for joining us. This was a rewarding one. I think every woman needs to know confidence.
Please find her. She's there. And please rate us. Leave us 5 stars, guys. It is there. It is there. You can say something. Speak her truth. Leave us a review.
Thanks.
Till next time. See you later.